Is There More to Life Than What We Know? Written by world-renowned psychic medium Joseph Labruto III. Through this amazing collection of channeled messages, you will find the answers to the most basic questions asked by humanity. This book is truly a spiritual journey and awakening to find God. Ron Ash, book reviewer, said, "I found this book extremely difficult to put down." To order your copy of Is There More to Life Than What We Know, visit us at OurJourneyOfLife.com.
Hello, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Kristen O Show. For those of you who don't know who Osho is, he is a master teacher here on this earth. We were lucky enough to be part of his existence, and there is a massive health and wellness center. I believe it's over in India somewhere. But for those of you who have not checked into studying Osho, he's pretty amazing. I want to show you his deck of cards because this is my favorite go-to deck. It's called the Osho Zen Tarot. It's for those of you that are seeking peace, wellness, Zen. It's kind of for the masters out there. Now, for today, we have a really amazing show ahead of you. I have my very dear friend, Angie, the Soulfire Alchemist, and I have her amazing friend, Erin. And I can't wait to read to you their bios, and we're going to come on and talk to them and pick their brains and find out everything that they have going on in their deep souls. I'll go ahead and introduce them in a few minutes. I see that I have an Andrew backstage, and I have a Bruce backstage. Welcome. Hi, Bruce. Thanks for joining us. So we'll go ahead and introduce everyone in a few minutes. But in the meantime, I wanted us to just pick one card for today. So we're going to breathe. Anyone who's watching, take a few breaths. It's a Wednesday. We're going to let everything go that we've carried on all day. Everything that happened at work, everything that happened on the road, everything that's going on outside of this exact moment. Because there's a lot right now. Our world is a little chaotic. Okay, a lot chaotic. Very chaotic. So not only are things happening inside of our homes that are energetically chaotic, but the moment we walk outside, it's a little hostile out there, especially driving. It's very hostile. Has anyone noticed that? When I'm driving, I get honked on constantly. I'm either driving too slow, or I didn't get over fast enough, or I didn't push on that gas pedal fast enough. Maybe we all need to slow it down just a little bit. Because if we could slow down time, maybe we wouldn't be so rushed, and then we wouldn't be having, like a lot of us say all the time, I don't have enough time for this. I don't have enough time. But then I think that's spilling out into us not having time to be considerate. Or we're not having time to listen. Listen to our neighbors, listen to our colleagues, listen to our friends or our partners or our children. Definitely not the person on the phone. They're taking our time. Who is this calling me? This person's driving. They're taking our time. Everyone is taking our time. What does that even mean? Our relationship with time is a direct correlation to the anxiety we feel. often. We're busy rushing, time to eat, time to leave the house, time to shower. Well, if something gets in your way, a phone call or a partner wanting some attention, some time, move out of the way. I don't have time for this. So if I can leave you with a little bit of advice for today, it's really for the next week, really focus on your relationship with time and how it's affecting you and your feelings. Practice listening. I always tell everyone to practice listening. It's a key into the dimensional vibration of source, which is where peace lies. There is peace possible here. It's in a timeless dimension of the present moment of now. So practice listening. Recognize how often you think you don't have time for that. And then the moment you feel someone is taking your time, that's when you stop and breathe and say, I'm taking my time back. This is my time. I'm going to sit here and smell that flower. Even though I might have 1,200 things to do, you're always going to have 1,200 things to do, I promise. Your basket's never going to be completely empty. It's like laundry. It's never going to be done. You're always going to have lots of things. So if we don't take our time back and remove it and smell the flowers and listen to our loved ones speak, listen to our neighbor. Just really listen. Don't wait for your turn to talk. Just listen for just a little bit. Just practice it. It's kind of fun. All right, I'm going to read a card. So let's breathe. And then I'm going to bring on Angie and I'm going to bring on Aaron. And we are going to do readings tonight. For anyone who's listening, we are going to do readings. If you want a reading, pop on. You don't have to ask any questions. We also take readings and comments as well. So if you just have a name or anything that you need, just pop it in there and we can give a reading that way as well. There's a link. If you watch this video, there's a link here. There's a link on the group page. There's a link on Angie's page. There's links everywhere. So click the link that gets you in backstage. Sometimes we can't always read the comments on Facebook because we're live. So it's better if you link in. All right, let's breathe collectively and allow Osho to give us some advice. This is awesome. This is a little bit of a tough card. And I'm going to see. All right. So for those watching, you see this guy right here? He's being ran ragged. And you see this guy right here? He's running him around ragged. Now, I always interpreted this card as someone presently in your life is running you ragged. And what that can mean is you're kind of never enough. It never feels like you're enough. If you went right, you didn't go right fast enough. If you decided to go straight, well, you should have gone backwards. What can I say? So it's just feeling like you're never doing anything, correctly, and you're always making mistakes and potentially even walking on eggshells at times. So you want to notice when this energy is in your life. And interestingly enough, I had another person interpret this as something they were doing to themselves, which is not how I interpreted it. But I wanted to add that someone else had mentioned they're constantly running in their mind, you're not enough, you're not good enough, you're not working hard enough, there's something wrong with you. But I kind of always pull this card personally when I'm being affected by someone in my life who is running me around. And what this person does is they actually don't care how tired you are. They don't care if they're being rude or mean. They don't care if they're crushing your soul or sucking your soul dry or taking your energy. They don't care. They're going to take it anyway, which is why you see them all kind of pretty and riding on top of you. And it's like, go this way, go that way. And this person is exhausted. And I'll be honest, if you're a girl, you're not wearing makeup. You're tired, you're exhausted, and you don't even know how to feel better or why you're not feeling well. If you're a guy, maybe you're really overly stressed. You're probably tuning out, however guys tune out, So I want you to be aware if you have energy like this in your environment, to be aware that it potentially could be unhealthy for you. Now, that's not saying we can't just quit our jobs and run away from our, situations. So what I do recommend that you do is recognize when this energy is affecting you and give yourself some space, some boundaries, and some protection, and to not allow this person anymore to run around. They can exist with their pretty little feathers and their nonsense and their shenanigans, but that does not mean you have to let it into your heart and let it into your soul. And also, if you do have the opportunity to potentially step away from this circumstance, this might be in the best interest of your health and wellness, because your well-being, health and wellness inside of your heart and soul, your everyday, it's up to you to maintain that, because no one else is going to do that for you. And if you're not doing it, you definitely can't plan. Your partner's not going to do it. Your job's not going to do it. Your loved ones, it's not their responsibility to do this for you, for your health and wellness and your highest priorities. Okay, card of the day. It was a little tough one, but it's a good one. Okay, so I will be talking about a couple of workshops upcoming. I'm not going to do them at this exact moment because I'm excited to bring Angie and Aaron on. What I am going to do is I'm going to have a couple little videos introducing them, just a couple short ones, and then I will bring them on, read their bios, and we'll hear from Angie and Aaron. Mwah! Give me 1 second. Here we go. Let's go this one first. Yay, here we go. Angie, you ready? Aaron, you ready? Thumbs up. All right. It's been a little while since I've there. Hi, we are all here.
Hello.
Welcome. You made it.
We made it.
Thank you. Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
Nice to see you. I hear your energy is amazing and I can't wait to get to know you. I will see you on Wednesday. I'm coming. And also, my little sister Shay said she might come. I think Umber might come, and she's trying to get her boyfriend to come, or new boy. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm inviting people. So hopefully we're going to, I'm like, Miami, we're going to do it. We're driving. We'll carpool.
Yay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to introduce Angie, and I want to read her bio, and then I'm going to read Aaron's bio. All right. Here we go. Angie, the soul fire alchemist, first connected to spirit through music. She is a meditation facilitator, an intuitive sound healer, a channel, an oracle card reader. She feels strongly called to bridge the gap between the sciences of medicine, psychology, and spirituality. In her sessions, she uses a combination of crystal sound bowls, along with her voice, to help guide others into a relaxing, meditative state where spiritual healing can occur. I love that. And Aaron, the holistic healing lover, found himself in deep waters earlier in life. This led him to find refuge in self-practices from around the world. Intuition, empathy, and energy allow Aaron to connect with and support others in their healing process. Through the two amazing practices of breathwork and ice baths, he connects the physical and metaphysical for others and self. I've heard about these infamous ice baths.
And well, maybe you can do one next week.
I have to gain my courage. I know what this does. I know what it does metaphysically, because sense awareness, how I ground myself in sense awareness, is my portal into source. And if you're in an ice bath, you don't have a choice but to ground yourself in sense awareness, which is how I prefer to breathe through it, but I'm willing to do it. I'm going to do it. One of these days, I'm going to do it.
Listen, because I know that it's and then you can like report back to everyone.
It's a master struggle. You have to be a practicing master to not feel pain through that process, to transmute pain into sensations. I know this because I've not experienced it, but I know this in other situations, like, and I've actually, transmuted. I had an outbreak of hives or something, and I was in severe pain, and I transmuted it into only a sensation, which then just turned warm and tingly, and my pain disappeared. And I know that there's a lot of mastery teachers who are trying to teach us this, and I know that the ice bath is right there with that. Like Jesus was trying to teach us that. So okay, so Angie, would you like to do a meditation? And I would love to hear your bowls and singing. Can I?
I would, but first, would it be all right if I just told people a little bit about what we're doing?
Please do.
So thank you. So thank you for such a warm introduction. Thank you for having us on. Just to give everyone a little bit of backstory. So Soulfire Alchemy was started last year. After my true spiritual awakening, I felt that I strongly needed community, and I didn't know where to go at that time. And if you come to our gatherings, you will definitely hear me say this again. But I say really it was born out of pure need. It was something that I needed for myself and for my own soul's journey. And I really didn't know where to look. I didn't know who was safe to sit with in terms of asking these questions. And I wanted to basically start a gathering just of women for myself. And it initially started with 4 women joining me at my own house. And we did it around the full moon. The next month, I said, let's do it again. And this time we opened it up to both men and women. And so from that first month, it was 4 people. The next month, it was 9 people. Then suddenly became 15 and 17. And finally, the last time we had it here at my house was 40 people. We had 42 people, in fact, here at my house. And we said, clearly there's a strong need for community, not just within myself and within the select few, but overall there's a strong need for community and people knowing where to go to safely gather. And so Soulfire Alchemy basically is come find different aspects of spirituality. So there are many different things that we dive into in one night. Find what resonates with you and sets your soul on fire, and then take that, and as the alchemist of your own life, you're able to alchemize that and put that into your practice and use that for your daily use. And so once a month we gather around the full moon. I share the current collective astrology, what we're all kind of feeling at the same time. As you said earlier, Kristen, like we're all like, what is going on right now? And it's
I told about 4 people about what you said, because they came to me like, this is going on, this is going on. I'm like, well, Angie just told me why we're all feeling this way. And it's collective. My sister's like, what's going on? I'm like, Angie's told me.
And that's the thing, is so many times we think that we are just in our own little bubble, in our own little world, going through our own things, and we feel so solitary. And while we are each very unique individuals, we are all sort of kind of experiencing something together. So we are together, but we are separate, but we're together. And so, sharing the astrology gives people just an introduction. That was one of the things that I used to love doing, is reading my horoscope. And now here I am really diving into astrology. And so we do that. We go into a guided meditation that I facilitate. We do some intuitive sound healing. And once we're all nice and relaxed and we're feeling good and the night's going, then Aaron will step up and do the breath work for us and lead us into that. And it really, it brings you into a different level of awareness and within your body, within that moment. It's something when we're all breathing together, I feel like kind of brings the group, even if you're strangers when you come in, it's somehow we're not really strangers once we leave. And after that, we go into the ice baths and we sit outside around a fire and just enjoy each other's company. So it's a really beautiful gathering. So if anyone's able to join us, our next gathering will be a week from today at Center for the Higher Self in Wynwood, from 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. And I've talked enough, so I'm going to let Aaron talk a little bit about what we do.
Well, and the breath work has been another thing in my head. Kristen, you need to be focusing and studying and mastering breath work. And so then I'm like, well, Aaron's coming. So it's time. I know that it's time. I know. It's time.
It's amazing. It really is.
I know that's, well, because, I know the breathing meditations, but to someone who's really, someone's like, you're not breathing in your belly. It's not deep enough. I know if I'm breathing, if I know that I'm breathing and I'm consciously breathing, I'm in my meditation phase. So I practice breathing all day. But I want to know from Master Aaron, who's teaching it.
All right. Well, I'm getting a little bit of feedback, but breath work can y'all hear me clearly?
So we can hear you a little bit. Do you have a second mic on? Would there be a sound on your computer?
Give me 1 second.
Sometimes there's a cross reference when there's a speakers, microphones.
Well, it's good now as long as you're not speaking. Actually, can y'all hear? You can hear me, the thumbs up.
Hold on. Let me try this. Let me try to mute myself and see if that works.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I guess this is just a feedback of some sense. Yeah, breath work has been life changer for me, and really when I in correlation to the ice bath, when I started doing ice baths was how I realized how in depth and how important breath work was. So that it's been a life changer. You can literally change your body temperature through breathing. So one thing, a lot of us just haven't learned how to breathe properly and how to even breathe down into our diaphragm and stuff like that. So that's it's just been great for me.
How did you learn this? Did you
started
channel or?
A lot of people have shared. I had a mentor in a sense, that someone I found online that was doing a lot of practices. Troy Casey, the certified health nut. And then I found just my own people kind of attracted into my life at the time. And I'm working with a superfood company. And that's how I met a few people that were doing breath work. And then we started gathering and meeting people at festivals and events. And then myself online and listening to YouTube videos. If you're really inspired to learn something, you'll just continue. And finding places, experiencing stuff, because I do some of my own breath work, just whatever it is.
So you're led to be a leader, and we need it. So I'm really glad. I'm glad that you're sharing that gift. I'm really excited about coming down and practicing my breath work because I've been hearing it. Have you heard that there are many people that are just breathing and have just no longer decided to eat anymore? They're not eating anymore. They're just breathing mana or something.
Breatharians.
Breatharians.
Yeah.
It's a thing because you're living. Someone was 365 days with just breathing. It's a thing. They did studies.
Energy is chi, and chi is built through breath. It's breath built through sunlight. So your skin absorption, natural absorption too. A lot of those people drink just a little bit of water and herbal teas, and then sometimes they'll have fruit or smoothie. But for the most part, they go a long time without consuming a lot. It's a whole nother lifestyle. I'm just somewhere in between. I go through. I've definitely fasted experiencing things. And
I'm fast too. I'm a
yeah,
faster.
yeah, it's
I like to
beautiful. It's all a journey. So it's like little steps. I remember when I just started with the most basic breath. So, it's just like a breathing in and then holding and then out. We can do that in a little bit. If you want to let Angie do a little something, and then I'll just follow through that way.
Your voice sounds a little robotic or kind of alien, so I'm like, we're just speaking to an alien here. It's a little.
That's what I hear from you.
He's channeling.
Well, I'm gonna let it be part of the ambiance. Yeah, I sound alien to you. Angie, does he sound alien to you? You know what?
Yes.
It's all part of the process. It's okay. We have an alien visiting us. He wants to come through that way. Fine with me.
I love it.
Okay, Angie, you tell me. I'm excited to hear your voice.
I'm ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through just a couple minutes of guided meditation. I'll go ahead and lead into the sound healing, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So wherever you're at, go ahead and just take a seat, get comfortable. If you want to lie down, go ahead. You're able to do that. So whoever's watching, you can go ahead and get yourself situated.
Okay. Can I stay on here?
You can stand, you can sit, you can do whatever you'd like to do. So it's just gonna be a couple minutes. And I'm actually gonna time this because I wanted to show that meditation doesn't have to be this lengthy process. It really can be something as simple as just a couple of minutes. Something that you incorporate into your morning. It could be something that you do before bed. But really just something to help you ground into the moment, into your physical body, and to help to relieve some stress. So again, I'm going to time it, but wherever you are, please go ahead and close your eyes. Begin to release some of the things from your day. If any sounds come in during this moment, just allow them to pass in and out, not affecting you in this moment. If your mind begins to wander, go ahead and let it wander and come on back. Then I'm going to ask you at this time to go ahead and take a deep breath. You're going to try and breathe low into your belly, filling your whole belly and then your chest. And up at the top, take another little sip and sigh it out with a sound. And with each deep breath like this, we're going to begin to relax deeper and deeper. Take another deep breath in. And sigh it out. And starting from the top of your head, begin to roll your head back and forth, releasing some of the stress from your day. And as you do so, feel your body begin to sink a little deeper into your chair. Come a little lower still to your shoulders. Bring your shoulders up and down. Roll them back and forth. Allow your body just to relax into this moment. And take another deep breath in. And sigh it out with a sound. Now come to your face. Allow the space between your eyebrows to relax and soften. Relax your cheeks. Relax your mouth. Allow your tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth. Relax your neck, your shoulders, and now we come down a little further still to your chest. Place both hands on your chest and breathe into the heart space. And send your energy into that heart and say some loving words to yourself in this moment. And sigh it out with a sound. Say something kind to yourself. And with each breath, we feel our body begin to relax a little deeper and deeper still, feeling the heaviness and the weight of our body as we sink into this space. Now we come down to our stomach, the space just beneath our rib cage. Send some energy into this space as you breathe in and sigh it out with a sound. Come to the space just below your navel. Send some energy and love in here. Come down to the root, to your sit bones. Maybe wiggle your hips a little back and forth. You can move back and forth in your seat. Feel your body begin to unwind from the day. Let all of that creakiness, if we've been sitting in a chair all day, just begin to melt away. Feel your legs relax. Feel your arms relax. Feel your hands relax. Feel your feet relax. And in this moment, you're in the most comfortable chair you've ever felt. Take a deep breath in and allow your body to fully sink into this chair. And as you sigh it out, feel the weight of the chair hold the weight of your body. Know that this is something that you can do each and every day. Find just a few minutes to breathe and ground into your body. Focus on each body part and focus on relaxing them as you breathe into them. This is something that we did in under 5 minutes. It was a little over 3.5 minutes. And so I know I feel a little bit better. I'm hoping you guys do too. And you can stay in this comfortable space. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed. I'm going to go ahead and play the sound bowls. And as Kristen said, I do sing with them. So don't be startled if you hear a voice. You're not hearing things. And for those who are not familiar with sound healing, sometimes it brings you into a different meditative state to where you almost have like a dream-like state where you might see things, you might feel things, and all of that is normal. Now begin to ground back into your body. Come back into this moment. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Hear the sounds around you. I know that all the things that you felt, all the calmness and stillness that you had in this moment is something that is always available to you. Thank you, Chris, for letting me share. You're still muted, I think. I can't hear you. There you are.
Here we go. I have all puppies. I don't know if you can hear them. They're like, Mommy.
I hear them now.
We're like, guys, behave. They're like,
like, what was that sound?
I'm like, let me mute that. Thank you, Angie. I love that. And your voice, through the computer, it's a fraction of what it is in actual person. So I cannot wait to know what to say. All right, Aaron, I'm wondering if your mic is better. Let's see. I wonder if we take ourselves off and leave Aaron on, if we get a better connection.
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
I don't see Aaron, though.
I see him.
There he is.
Hi. All right. Let's see, Aaron.
Things work.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you totally better. The alien is gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent.
Okay.
Well,
you want to do some?
Yeah, let's just do some like a real simple breathing for anyone that's listening and following along, and you can stay seated how you are. And it's what I was mentioning earlier. I'll just do one round of this, do one round of something else, and then I'll do one. We'll just kind of do them. So the most a really simple breath is just to breathe in and go ahead and breathe and try to breathe all the way down, like Angie was mentioning, breathing down to your belly and just fill up all the way as far as you can. And then just hold that for a few seconds. Exhale that in a slow manner. And then we'll do that counted next time. So we're going to go for 4. So that's your next exhale. Begin an inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then hold that. 2, 3, 4. And then exhale that. 2, 3, 4. And just follow in that pattern. So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. You're gonna hold at the end as well. So follow. I'm gonna do it with y'all so I can get a little better rhythm here. So inhale, hold, exhale, hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale, and just do this at a regular pattern. Just get comfortable and sink inside of yourself. And that's just a really simple way for people to take 30 seconds to a minute just to connect with their breath. Because at this point you're making you're connecting the logical mind with the heart space and the breathing. So another breath I'd like to share tonight is just a little more. We're going to do this for 1 full minute, and it's going to be breathing in halfway. So we've kind of already expanded our lungs. We know what a full breath is. Just breathe in halfway and then blow out with your nose. And so you're going to go. And the inhale is natural. So you're going to, and you can practice this if it's hard. If you're having trouble through your nose, you can practice through your mouth or your tongue out. It's like a wagging dog. It's like, this is pretty fun. All right. So now do it with your nose if you're able to. you want to be doing while you're doing this is compressing with your stomach. So do that for 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, and let's fully exhale on this last one. Hold for a moment, and then fully inhale. In this point, you can squeeze, and you can squeeze your lower core and lock your chin in. This is like you want to be pulling your energy up. Speaking of that, chi. And then exhale regularly whenever you're ready. Whenever you feel ready and called. You'll call it. Sometimes if you do this a couple rounds, you'll definitely just maybe want to sit for a moment afterwards. Here's one more little breath technique, which is like a y'all follow me? So we can do this. Can't hear me. So you're going to...
Yeah, I can't hear that breath.
Okay.
So if you can explain, can you explain it for me and other people who maybe can't hear it?
Okay, so it's inhaling twice. So 1, 2, and then exhaling. So in, out, out. In, out, out. We'll do this for 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just take a big inhale. And then sit tight, lock in. Envision your energy and your chi moving up through your chakras, up to your core. Up to your crown. Maybe you have tingly sensations and you feel really relaxed. Maybe you feel a little tired from breathing so heavy. Whatever it is, you can just return back to regular breathing after that. Just take a couple of deep, regular breaths. Like, you feel like you need to release the sound, release the sound. You feel the need to just relax, take another deep breath, and just slowly exhale whenever you feel most comfortable for you. And this is what breathing allows, a space for us to connect with our body, moving energy through, building energy, chi energy through our body, and sense getting our energy in motion. Sometimes you'll do these things and you'll feel emotional because you're moving energy. Sometimes you'll feel something, different. A lot of times you just feel a lot better. You're oxygenated. And these different techniques, holding, ex, you know, expressing yourself and holding, these different things have different effects on your body. And ultimately, it's for you to experience. Thank y'all.
Thank you. as good as smoking a bowl or something. Feeling really good, guys.
Yeah.
But I always say get high on your own supply.
Yeah, exactly. Because then you don't have the munchies afterwards. You just feel good. You have to come down afterwards. Munchies are serious, y'all.
So you're not really because you filled yourself with another source of energy. So that's what's so beautiful. That's what I love sharing about breath work and what I've experienced myself. So yeah, I'm on a little high. Blessings.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
With me.
thank you, Aaron. Thank you so much. So, as far as moving the chi, is there a specific kind of feeling that comes with chi moving around? Is it the tingling? Is it the vibrations? Because I'm feeling like vibrating right now, kind of vibratory. Like my legs are tingling and
Definitely.
right.
So some of my earliest breath work experience, I was doing real intense breathing, and my hands started like burning and like they were like doing something like this because there was some stored stuff, and they're also like the end of the limbs, so that's why you'll feel it there. But definitely changes the vibrations, different techniques. That one, think about the power of your body, kind of putting you into a certain state.
And he tells me afterwards I should be sitting down. I was like holding on to something. I'm like, whoo. He's like, oh, you might be sitting. You should probably sit down for this. I'm like, yeah. But I held on to I held on to this, and I was like, I'm gonna be okay. Don't pass out in your show. That was good though. That's a good thing.
Always sit down during doing breath work.
It's good to know, guys.
I did one time, and I had to take a knee because I was doing weights, and I did some, and I was like, whoa, and I just had to squat down. After that, I
almost had to do that right now. I'm not kidding, but I made it through. I was like, not right now. You're gonna bring all this back in here because you can. That was good. Yeah, and I did, and now all of a sudden everything's and it's great because a lot of times I feel these vibratory shifts when I'm around crystals. Like I have like crystals everywhere, right? But I now felt the same with this breathing as I felt with the crystals. So it's pretty awesome. I've never experienced that before.
Well, thank you. That was awesome.
All right, so we have Wednesday. I will be there.
Yeah.
Tell me the date again, Angie. I'm a little high off of there.
June. Gosh, now is it 15th? I think it's
the 15th. We need to bring us back here. We're high on chi.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so June 15th, it's a week from today.
Yes.
Wednesday, June 15th at Center for the Higher Self. It is located in Wynwood, and if you have any questions, you need the link for the tickets that all can be found on Instagram. If you go onto Instagram and find soulfire_alchemy, you'll see in the bio there's a link to all the tickets.
Okay. Yay. Awesome. And any upcoming stuff past that? Any other upcoming stuff? So
once a month, every month around the full moon, we'll have the gathering. So it's always within the 3-day period of the full moon.
Yay. Okay. I'm excited. I might have the courage to do the ice bath. I'm really gonna meditate.
You definitely should. And what I will say is there is no right or wrong way to ice bath. And I
Are you gonna be in the ice bath with me? I thought I heard you get in ice baths with people sometimes.
I mean, I can.
I mean, you did it with other girls, so
I did. Yes. So definitely. But what I was gonna say is for anyone who's interested in checking out an ice bath, whether it be at our event or even at home, just know there's no right or wrong way to ice bath. There are times where I have gotten in and I've been able to sit in for a few minutes, and there are times where I can't get more than just my hands in there. So really, it is so amazing for your body, it's so amazing for your nervous system, and it is definitely a very meditative practice. And I will tell you, I've never felt so young as I have after having my entire body iced down. So I come out and I realize, wow, I didn't even know I had all these pains that are suddenly gone. And you feel like you just took a shot of Cuban coffee because you come out of those ice baths with so much energy.
All right, awesome.
Yeah.
And then also maybe next month before your next event, you guys can come on. And I know you're both, I can feel it, super metaphysical, both channeling, both masters. So I wanted to bring up some topics next time so that we can share our wisdom.
Sure.
Right? I think we're a little out of time today, but let's plan on that next time.
Yeah.
We'll come up with some topics and just chat it out and share some knowledge and wisdom. Sound
Beautiful.
good, Aaron?
Yes.
And then now, yes, talk to me.
No, I just say I'd love to do that. That'd be great.
Yeah, I feel that. I have all these topics right here. I don't think we're going to get to them today, but I'm all of a sudden hearing like we need to talk about it. So I'm excited for that. And then I'm going to try to run the show weekly. I'm really working on getting towards that. So please, anytime you are led to come on and chat with me, will have so many things to chat about. So Aaron and Angie, you're welcome anytime to come on.
Thank you.
Chat. Okay, awesome. And then Bruce, I see you back there. Hi, Bruce. Let me bring you on for just a second. You've been hanging in here the whole time. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for hanging on back there.
I was searching the web and just kidding. I was invited on by Angie, and I'm glad I came on. Thank you. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you for joining.
Appreciate it. I will join everyone on June 15th, so expect to see me there. I will bring my bathing suit and looking forward for the ice bath and the bowls, the immersive sound healing as well. I am looking forward to meeting everyone in person. So I enjoyed the broadcast tonight very much. So
Thank you. I can feel you vibrating. We're a bunch of vibratory humans right here. Like we all have this amazing energy. I love it. Thank you.
well, thanks for having me on.
So do we get to give you a reading? I want to do a reading for one person. Who's it going to be? Can I read for you, Bruce?
Please.
All right. Thank you. My soul is itching for this. All right. Okay. Okay. So I see that you have, a couple things. Some things have happened in our past that we're having a little bit of a difficult time letting go. And sometimes when things in our past really, in a way, traumatized us and did not meet our expectations, they leave those imprints, those traumatic energetic glitches in our mind. And at times, especially of low vibrational moments, we tend to repeat and go over. But we can't change anything that's happened past this moment right now. And we know this logically, not that it makes it any easier for us to let that go. But your soul is asking for you to let go of the things that need to be let go of. They are weighing down some of the plans and ideas that you already have. So you have a plan and an idea, you have some thoughts, you have some ideas that you want to accomplish. I'm not sure if you've even told anyone right now, but about your plans and your ideas, but it's kind of ripe right now. And they're letting me know, hi, he wants to do something and he's got a great idea. We're honoring it. So they're celebrating this. They're saying you're going to have a ton of success in it. Sometimes with these ideas, we haven't even fully said them out loud. You know what I'm saying. But in order for us really to move forward, we have to let go of those that stuff you're carrying around with you. And if you find that it's a little too difficult for you to let go yourself, just bundle it up and give it to your guides. Be like, hey, this is too much for me to do on my own. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. I'm going to let you transmute that energy. And sometimes what I try to do is when that trauma kind of happens, I kind of exit out, like, I'm going to X out that thought. I'm going to X out that thought, just like Amazon, $99. No, thank you. I'm going to X that out. And a lot of times that stuff keeps coming up. And every time it comes up, you're going to exit out and send it up, exit out and send it up. And then eventually it's going to stop because it realizes you're no longer going to feed it. You're no longer giving your energy to it anymore. And it's no longer serving you moving forward. And that energy is an old, stale energetic pattern that got glitched in your system. Clean it out. Move it forward, and you know the steps that need to be taken right now to accomplish this goal. So don't let anything in the mind get in your way. You do have a lot of success coming your way, and celebration. Oh, and your inner voice is 100% guiding you in this way. So you want to go ahead and make sure that your inner voice is leading you right now and not some of that other stuff. Thank you for that. You're welcome. Thank you. Which card, can I ask which card it was that you pulled? Sure. Well, it's Osho Zen Tarot. Osho Zen Tarot. So the first card is letting go. Letting go. And I know this one well. So whenever I get something that's like, ugh, and I, let it go. And that's the first one that pulled up. The second card, the second couple of cards, this one was ripeness. So the ripeness, this means right here that this is an idea, and this plum doesn't even have to be picked off. It's just ready. It has every bit of nutrients that it needs. It's been on the vine. It's got its sunshine. It's literally ready that it's just going to fall off in your hand. So that's your readiness. This is your plan. This is your idea. But you got to let whatever go before this can happen. And then you have right after that success and celebration. Those usually for them to pull back to back, that's like they're like, hey, get on this. We're honoring you. We're supporting you in this journey. And then your inner voice, which is always my intuition, when it pulls up, those are your guides. They're communicating to you and they're leading you and they're asking for you to take steps on your destiny and your path forward. So whatever that thing you've been like, could I don't know. Could I? I'd just like to say that was amazing. You pulled that sequence of cards out. They are very significant in my life right now. Everything you said, and my guides are very strong, very, very strong. So thank you. They spoke tonight, so you're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for letting me read. I was like, someone is getting a reading tonight. I don't know who it is. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Okay, guys, it is 9:00. I had an amazing time with everybody. Thank you so much, Bruce. Thank you for coming on. I look forward to meeting you on Wednesday. Likewise. Thank you, Chris. Love you. Aaron, you're awesome. I could see that smile all day.
You always.
Yay. And then please, guys, Bruce, anyone, you're more than welcome to come on anytime. Come and visit me and say hi. We'll talk. Because I know, Bruce, you have lots to talk about too. I can feel it. So I could give you a topic and we could just talk, Thank you. I'd like that. Okay, awesome, guys. Well, thank you. Right. Good night.
Thanks for having us. Good night.
You're welcome. Good night. I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye. All right. Let's see. Go into a little commercial, y'all, and then I will be right back. Let's go with this one. No, let's go with this one. Okay, everyone, I am wrapping up. But before I go, I would like to just remind you that we do have some workshops that are upcoming. One is the Elevate Your Psychic and Spiritual Abilities. The second one is energetic healing. So elevate your psychic and spiritual abilities. I'll say it kind of fast. Everyone out there is psychic. That is a given, especially since the planetary vibrations have elevated. Everyone is coming into their psychic and spiritual abilities. Some will be mediums, some will be psychics, some will be healers. And so we just want to figure out what gifts you were given and how to develop them and grow them and make them stronger and really connect you to your guides. So that's the first workshop. The second workshop is energetic healing and life path readings. So energetic healing is we're around all these different energies all day. Like I said, the neighbors, the drivers, the people at work, your partners at home. And if we're not practicing energetic protection of sorts, that energy gets inside of us and can make us feel unhealthy. And a lot of times, like, I don't know why I'm not feeling good. I'm just not. Well, it's probably because you have a lot of energetic, storms going on around you. So we like to clear those out, identify them, and then we do some life path readings, which is just what you saw me do right here. So you can bring cards to that one or bring your crystals or your pendulums or whatever it is you like to play with, and we have fun there. The third workshop is learn the language and source of spirit. So spirit speaks, source speaks all day to everyone differently. So we want to figure out how source is speaking to you. Is it through the radio? Is it through numbers? A lot of people have dreams and source is speaking that way. Some people are channeled writers and they can just channel and write. So we want to figure out all of that. So we developed that. It's kind of like learning Spanish or German or Chinese, but source spirit language. That's fun. And then the fourth one is a mastery workshop, which is the power of now and present moment awareness, which is where Zen lies, which is where peace on earth. People, there's never such a thing as peace on earth. But there is, I promise, there is. But it lies within the power of now, which is Eckhart Tolle's book. So the power of now is a timeless dimension. And it's kind of like in between your past, in between your future, lies the present moment. And that's where peace lies. And that's where you become the artist who's holding the paintbrush. And you can paint whatever life you want and watch it unfold in front of you. But you unfold it from the present moment dimension, because that's like the Play-Doh, right? So as long as you're present here, you can create the world and the life that you want. It's pretty amazing stuff. So those are the 4 workshops and they're upcoming. Please PM me or DM me for details, because I'll let you know when they're upcoming. I'm going to do them online. I'll also offer them online so that everyone can have them. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to be able to make Monday's show. I scheduled Monday's show, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So that's a to be determined. Wednesday, I'll be with Angie, but in the next couple of weeks, there'll be another show coming up very soon, I promise. So stay tuned. Keep in touch. Thank you for joining us. And again, if you want a reading, all readings online are free. If you want it privately, it's different, but online, it's always free and live. So let me know. Oh, wait, I have a chat. Let's see what's in my chat because I haven't checked it. Oh, here we go. Someone said, Angie, you're an amazing singer. Yay, how beautiful. I love that. Oh, and then Rebecca, my little Becca says, we love you. Jax is watching. Hi, Jax. I should have said hello earlier. Oh, and Afia, I haven't seen you in a little while. Hi. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining in. I loved your presence here and your being here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end our show on that. Much love. We'll see you when I see you.